I think the greatest obstacles that are facing the Church of Kenya today, we have the problems of tribalism. We still have a problem with our ethnicity, the way we look at ourselves. That provide a breeding ground for disunity and probably even asking ourselves a bigger question than what the church is, if it is not about love and if it is not eliminating some of those different things that we differ, and they are very minor compared to the faith that we have in God. We want to see constructive engagement as a way to do mission by putting things on the table and inviting people for a candid discussions about it, but also for the church to be able to reclaim her public space and participate in the public space, in the public square, in shaping opinion. And we want to see ourselves as more of a solution giver than one who is always crying and lamenting about what has not been done. And therefore, when we come together, ACNA, particularly the Diocese of New England and the Anglican Church of Kenya, and the parishes that we have here, the parishes we have in Kenya, we have an opportunity to do mission because we have a shared faith network that can enable us to preach the gospel and preach Christ faithfully to the nations.
The province has had a long-standing relationship with Kenya. Kenya is a very important country within East Africa and for the world, and it's really growing in a deeper and deeper understanding that it's to be a missionary sending church to the world. They're very thankful for all the missionaries that have come there, and how is it now that they go on mission? The prayer and the hope of the Global Missions Partners Network in GAFCON is to really be on reciprocal mission, worldwide mission. We have such wonderful, strong leaders in many different countries, and how do we partner together in this new moment of opportunity, this new age that we're in? You know, the gathering of people that have come from East Africa, different parts of Africa that are moved into New England, and connecting with the Archbishop here of Kenya and Bishop Bill, and really being part of the same church, the same worldwide church. And my hope is that mission gets released. We need each other. We can't do the mission for our age without walking together.
Those children, especially those children who are born here, sometimes it is hard to adopt to the Kenyan or African culture. And for that reason, even in the church, it becomes a little bit difficult because we use our vernacular. We use our own dialects. So when it comes to those children, sometimes we have services. Some churches do not have English service. And going back to their culture, either the Kenyan culture or the African culture, becomes very difficult. When they come here, they adapt to everything here. So it becomes difficult even in the church. And therefore that becomes a big challenge even to our kids. So if the leadership and especially the clergy can unite through the bishop, we can have a strong church, a strong diocese, and we can have a diocese that represents Kenya here in America. As an archdeacon, I would love to see that unity. I would like to see us coming together as a community. Let's come and unite. And I would love to see the Archbishop sitting together with us and trying to talk to all of us about unity amongst us Kenyans.
I owe a lot, we owe a lot to the province of Kenya for their visionary leadership, their partnership with Uganda. Both Zimbi and at the time Archbishop Henry Arambi of Uganda were great supports to the whole of the work here in North America. And that partnership for East African folks and the way that we've developed them here in particularly the last 5 years in the diocese, has begun to be recognized as a model for work throughout the whole province of partnering with not only East Africans but Nigerians and West Africans in developing the kind of community that will serve both the immigrant community and the Anglican Church here. This weekend of the East African Festival here in Bridgewater, Massachusetts, of hundreds of Kenyans, Ugandans, and Sudanese people from across New England, creates the kind of bridge and community that's drawing in other churches that are not members of Anglican Church of North America but want to be here because of their connections with East Africa. So the structure, support, and strength of the Anglican Church to care for local churches from diverse backgrounds. This becomes truly a festival and celebration of that solidarity, community, and missional development.